Hello, everyone. Welcome to Non-Members Only, the number one sports podcast for non-members. If you're a member, get out of here.
In this episode, we are law, we unknowingly trained AI robots, and the Emma Bates You Can controversy.
Wow.
What's up, everybody? Happy National Pajama Day. In my world, every day is Pajama Day.
That's nice.
Pajama?
I say pajama. Do you say pajama?
I just said pajama and it didn't feel right. I think I say pajama.
I say pajama, but I feel like it's probably wrong just because we're from the East Coast and everything we say is a little bit wrong.
Right. Okay, PJs.
Yeah, let's do that.
The day that we were flying to Puerto Rico, it was PJ day.
Yeah.
For my first grader, like it was their reward. They could wear PJs and bring a stuffy to class. Guess who didn't plan another outfit for her to change into to go to the airport? Me.
Yeah.
So the way there and back, she was in, and I'm not talking like, oh, maybe a cute little like sweatsuit or something.
Yeah.
These were straight up PJs, pajamas.
That's great.
Yeah.
Did you see like which airport? There was an airport that said you can't wear pajamas to there.
What?
Did you see that headline?
That's a joke, right?
No, I don't think it was legit.
Well, then I have some things that the airports aren't allowed to do then.
Tampa. We've had
enough. Oh my God.
US
I'm flying
airport
there. I'm literally going there the end of April.
US airport says it wants to ban pajamas as travel apparel. I'm surprised you didn't see this.
I probably went past it like it was a joke, like our Secretary of Travel or whatever he is.
Mm-hmm. I'm the Secretary of Travel.
You're the Secretary of our travel.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll get us there one way or the other.
Yep.
All right. Well, you just
But is it real though?
What was that?
Is it real? Like, do I have to be careful what I wear? Well, because I'm flying to Tampa end of April.
What, are they going to arrest you?
Maybe they won't let me on the plane or through security.
It was a joke.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Yeah, it says, before anyone starts panic folding their matching flannel sets, here's the important part. It was a joke. The airport later clarified the post was lighthearted and meant to riff off of the never-ending travel fashion debate.
Okay. Well, you know what? That's not a funny joke.
Yeah, you were scared.
In today's...
I mean, how else what am I going to go in a suit? What do you want me to travel in?
You want me to wear a pantsuit? You better be changing some stuff how you do things in the airports and the airlines and the planes and everything. Make them comfortable.
We have a United story. I feel like we could jump right into it, but I know we have some personal stuff.
We do. I love United. Please sponsor us.
I feel like we should talk about it real quick because it's relevant. Okay. They're introducing something called Relax Rows where...
Yes.
Did you see this?
I see everything all about the new United planes because I'm really excited about them. And so I did see the Relax Rows.
They're economy seats that can turn into a couch so passengers can lie down on long flights. The setup uses 3 seats that fold into a flat space, and it will come with pillows, blankets, and a mattress pad. They'll roll out in 2027 on some larger planes and expand over time. I think it's great for like families if you have kids. Like this just makes so much sense.
Yeah, not for one person because to buy 3 seats, you might as well sit business.
Right, yeah. But
and get meals and stuff.
You have to buy the kids full adult seats. you know what I mean? So might as well.
Like I would have loved that when I had the lap infants or whatever you call them when they're too young to sit in a seat.
Yeah.
But you have to, so you don't have to buy them a seat, but you have to hold them the whole time.
Right.
But you have to stay buckled in your little ass, no leg room ass having seat.
Yep.
With this wriggly baby.
Yeah.
That would have been nice.
It's great. They can crawl around.
Yeah.
On this. Yeah, it's I don't know. I want it.
I want it. I love everything about what they're showing about the new planes.
That's the first thing I've really seen about the new planes.
Oh my gosh. In this economy, we're not going to be sitting business. But if I was a billionaire boy and I was sitting business, they like completely redid all of those lay flat seats. There's even like in economy plus, which we might be able to splurge on.
Yeah.
You have like a divider that you can put up.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So the guy can't spit on me.
Right.
That's cool.
I'm excited.
You know, they're going to roll out those planes probably in like Dallas and that's it. It's going to be like one spot where
the one place we don't go.
It's going to be.
That's where they're going to be.
Yep. That's always how it is. It's like there's this new feature, but guess what? You guys don't get it.
Yeah.
You just had like a 3-hour meeting about something. Do you want to talk about that?
Oh my God, my brain. Okay, so I'm writing a book. I think I talked about this before. I know I talked about this before.
You definitely did, yeah.
It will be out spring 2027. Oh my God, this next year. Okay, because when we started this, that was like 2 years out from when you start writing a book. So we're at the stage where we submitted a draft to the editor. The editor got back to us with, changes and comments. And we are now, I say we because I have a co-writer, thank God. Shout out Amy. She listens to this podcast.
Shout out Amy.
And so we're going through all of the comments and changes, and it takes so long because each comment is like a discussion or a rewrite or something.
Can you give us an example? Because I don't really understand what like an editor does.
Yeah,
like
okay.
you're giving them basically a draft of your book, right? And then they come back and like, what do they do? I don't know.
Like an example would be, can you elaborate? One of my favorites.
Okay, that's very vague.
Right, and it's like I feel it's and you already feel like you did elaborate. So it's like, how else do you want us to say this, or what more? So those kind of comments take time. Or can you define this? Or I don't know. Sometimes they'll change the wording, and then Amy is like, does this still sound like you though?
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to accept that change? Anyway, it's just I'm complaining right now, but what Amy has to do now that we went through all of this is to actually make said changes, and I don't have to do that. So I should really shut my big ass up.
It feels like homework to me, the way you're describing it.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of is like when you would write a paper.
Yeah. And then the teacher's like, they'll circle it in red and be like, explain, please.
Or nope, not that.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not that,
Right.
but it's not that.
Right. And the editor works for like the publishing company? Is that what it is? Okay.
Yes.
So they're professional. They know what does well.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can't just be like, no, I'm not changing it.
Well, some things I did, actually.
Yeah, but like you're supposed to consider what they're saying.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So anyway, that was a 3-hour meeting. After the 2-hour meeting we had 2 days ago, which we didn't finish everything, so we had to continue today for 3 hours.
Yeah.
And it, my brain after something like that, it doesn't do well. And let me say why else my brain isn't doing well. Why are people texting me right now when I'm overwhelmed as it is? Oh my God. Okay. The other reason my brain is not doing well right now is because I did push-ups yesterday. And you know what happens when I do push-ups? I have correlated this. I get a freaking tension headache.
Are you doing them wrong? Why?
That's what I'm wondering. That is what I'm wondering. And Dan was like, well, maybe you're holding your breath. And I said, I don't do that. Maybe you're tensing your shoulders. Maybe you're doing all this. And I'm like, how about I don't do them anymore? Why not? Why are we even doing that?
Because you need to do one pull-up by the end of the year.
I know.
That's
but
why.
You know what? I'm starting this pull-up program. I'm started to go through the modules and learn before I start track 1.
Yeah.
And for one of the things she said is there are modifications for like all of this stuff. So if I could do some kind of modified push-up, I'm not even talking on my knees. When I do push-ups on my knees, I still get this tension headache.
Yeah.
It's pissing me off so bad because it's not like, oh, my head just hurts. I feel tired. I have brain fog. I'm in a pissed off mood if anyone can't tell.
Basically every podcast.
Yeah, because I've been doing push-ups in all these strength workouts that I do. So I constantly have a headache. I'm pissed off.
What do we do about it? Is there a push-up trainer? Or just stop doing them? I feel like Dan is a push-up trainer at this point.
He is. He's a pull-up trainer too, but not for me.
Yeah. Can Dan do 100 push-ups?
I think in one go.
Yeah, one go.
I don't know. If he was here, I would say try, but I don't know where he is.
I feel like he could do it.
I don't know. He just like will be standing somewhere random and just get down and do push-ups though.
That seems classic. You gotta be limber. You gotta be ready
at any point in time. Emergency push-ups.
Right. I had a friend who would just randomly do squats.
I do that.
Wake you up?
Yeah, if I feel like I'm sitting too long and my like blood stop moving,
Yeah.
it's just pooled up in there.
Mm-hmm.
I start doing some squats.
I saw a TikTok this morning that was like, when did it become hard to sleep with arms? And I felt like that was very relatable. Like, I woke up in the middle of the night, my arm was just, like, it didn't feel like it was there. You know, it's just like a heavy piece of meat.
Yeah. Or wherever I place my hand is annoying.
Yes. What is
like
that?
Like it's touching the end of the bed. Why?
I don't want it leaning over, and it's got to be fully under the pillow.
Yeah.
And yeah,
it's not
they're
touching
just,
it right.
They're kind of just in the way.
Yeah.
So is that like an age thing? Because I don't remember that being a problem when I was younger.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, okay. Just something you guys could think about. So when this comes out, tomorrow will be your race day with Mr. Craig.
Yes.
Hopefully.
You know what? Do you ever like open your phone, but it makes the message that someone just sent you red?
Yeah, but I didn't read it.
And then you're like, well, now I have to respond right now or I will forget.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time, and I do forget.
I can't forget this one because it's from Dick's Sporting Goods.
That's important.
It is.
Yeah. Go ahead, respond.
Okay, I did.
Okay.
What was I saying? Oh my God.
So your race tomorrow with Craig is hopefully happening.
Hopefully happening. I had to message him yesterday, be like, yo, dude, we're still on for the 7th?
Yeah.
Like, because the radio silence over there about...
That's a little worrisome.
It is. And he said, yeah, absolutely. I'm like, pull up. What are you doing? Talk about the fundraiser.
Yeah. I feel like he'll talk about it maybe one more time.
I would hope so. Like, yeah. I'm going to.
Yeah.
And we are going to keep the fundraiser going till at least a week after the race. I got Bombas, socks, and cross rope to like donate prizes to people that donate to the fundraiser. So
that's cool.
Hopefully that gets some more people interested. I know in this economy, like WTF, you know?
Yeah. I think like you should definitely keep the thing open because the content's going to be after.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's hard to keep talking about it before. Like, what more do you want me to say?
Right. It's the after that's going to be more interesting and probably get the engagement, right? Mm-hmm. I just kind of feel like you're taking on a lot with this and you didn't start it.
No, it's not my idea.
Right.
He challenged me out of the blue.
Right.
Craig Conover.
So, okay. What else is going on? Have you been training for it?
Well, yeah, let's talk about that. No.
Okay.
When I was in Puerto Rico, which was 10 days, I did this thing where I would run, it was 0.8 miles to the outside gym. I would do 10 reps of these machines, which are body weight machines. So like for the like lat pull down, you're pulling your body weight.
Yeah.
So I would do 10 reps of those 4 machines. Then I would run a lap around the track, like kind of fast. And then I would do 10 more sets, run a lap around the track, 10 more sets, and then I would run the 0.8 miles back. And I did that every other day. So, which in my opinion is a pretty good workout, especially like for being on vacation.
Yeah.
Did that help with training for a 10K? No, absolutely not. So I'd be surprised if I could run a 5K. I just keep sliding backwards. And I think what I'm going to resort to is doing the Galloway method again, doing run, walk, run intervals. Because I know then I can at least finish the 10K doing that.
Right. Have we figured out how we're slowing him down? Because we got to slow him down, right?
I get a head start, but we have to calculate that based on paces.
Okay.
We also have to figure out what's the loser doing? What's the point of winning here?
Yeah, I thought this would have been worked out by now.
Do something, Craig. Figure it out.
Yeah, have you like pitched him stuff or not really?
Not really.
Okay. All right. Well, if you need some help, let me know. We'll come up with something.
Yeah.
Do you need to talk about like the stuff in Boston? You said to add it to our itinerary, or is that just like for me?
We don't have to talk about that, but
okay.
Yeah, I want to add that to our itinerary.
Okay.
If you happen to be starting a run or a walk or marathon of folding your laundry, I just want to say I'm proud of you for starting. Because the biggest challenge sometimes is starting the stupid, dumb effing thing that you don't want to do. And you started. And we hope that we can keep you company in your journey. And we'll yes. check in again soon. But yeah, you're doing great, sweetie.
Some people are probably training for their marathons, right? around this
Oh,
time.
Lord. You guys doing all right?
Yeah.
Ooh, glad it's not me.
Yeah, I won't be doing that. Okay, what else? Should we just jump into some stories?
I'm scared to unlock my phone because she sent 3 messages and it's going to make me
share
read
with
them.
the class. What's going on?
Yeah, I am going to share with the class, actually.
Yeah.
Let's just do that. Actually, no.
So you can't share with the class.
I actually can't share with the class.
That's disappointing.
But I will soon, and I'm really excited about it.
Okay. Secrets are no fun if you can't tell anyone.
Exactly.
Or whatever the saying is.
Never heard that. Oh, it did make me read them. It did. Gosh. Oh, you could just mark it unread. I didn't know you could do that. Okay. No, we're fine.
Okay. I think we need to get into some stories because last week we put off a lot
We did.
because we were just yapping over here.
Should we mention that the CEO interview got pushed back? Because I think we talked about.
Yeah, we
so
should.
guys, this episode is supposed to be where we are interviewing the CEO of the Enhanced Games, and I didn't explain to you, Mike. I just said he has to reschedule, but I'll read it specifically. The text.
Okay.
It says, "I'm so sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but Max is really sick and lost his voice. If he was just a little quote unquote Demi Moore raspy, he'd power through. But he sounds terrible. We'll have to reschedule non-members only to another day. Please apologize on our behalf."
And who was that sends that?
His assistant.
Okay, cool. All right, that was a nice message, actually.
Yeah, and it was very detailed. Like, it's not just a little under the weather. He actually sounds horrible.
I appreciate that message, actually.
Even if it's a lie, like, I appreciate it.
Yeah. It could be a lie. I'll believe it.
Yeah.
It's fine. Erin and I were preparing for this interview, too.
Painstakingly. We were doing journalism.
100% journalism. That was the most journalism I've seen from the two of us.
I ended up on the sec.gov website.
Yeah. Once you said that, I was like, uh-oh. We're in it.
Yeah.
We're in it. We were coming up with questions. We were like listening to other podcasts with him on it.
Yes. Like, we've never taken something so seriously.
Yeah. If you guys have questions for him, you can leave them in the Spotify comments.
All right, but it will be next episode unless something comes up.
Yeah, and we have some good questions there that you guys will appreciate.
Yes.
He is not a billionaire boy, although he did sell a company for like $430 million or something. So.
Right. Billionaire boy adjacent for sure.
That's
Billionaire
correct.
boy in the making, I would say.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Something that we wanted to bring up to him. I don't know if this is a teaser or not, but we wanted to mention Grand Slam track.
Right. You ever heard of it?
Ever heard of it? We were there.
Yep.
And he's in the news again. Michael Johnson's in the news again because he wants to have a 2027 season and he is looking to start paying back athletes. Do we believe this?
Well, here's the thing. The athletes will only recover 70% of the $7 million owed to them. So they're not even getting
the full.
Yeah. And the reason I added this other link here is apparently Michael Johnson paid himself $500,000 and he's having to return that $500,000 payment for it to go into this pool of money to pay the athletes back.
Oh.
My question is, what if he spent it, as I would do?
Yes.
That money would be gone.
Immediately buys a house.
Yes.
Great question. I did not know that he took a $500,000 payment.
Yeah.
To himself. Interesting. Doesn't all of this make it funnier, like our question funnier that we were asking him? Like all of this that unfolded and the fact that me and you were just running around like two dum-dums. I think it makes it funnier.
It is. I am excited to talk about it.
Okay. Yeah. Do you think we'll be invited to the 2027 season?
It's funny you say that.
Why?
Because I think so.
Really?
I saw it on my Trello board.
That's crazy.
But we'll see. I don't know.
We'll be offered money this time?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Of course. Why would we?
Right.
We don't need that.
Why would anyone see value in us? We don't see it in ourselves.
Right. We'll just invite them and they'll show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us any kind of perk, any kind of like special access. Yeah. We're
Give
there.
us a little like candy bag. We'll probably be there. Yeah.
Maybe some free soda. Free
like a soda cooler maybe.
Yeah, Coca-Cola Classic in a can.
Yeah.
Give us air conditioning and comfortable seating.
Yeah, a nice seat will probably be there.
Outlets,
doesn't take a lot to get us over there.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah. We'll spend $5,000 right now of our own money to go.
Yep. Hotel, flights.
Yeah. Yep. That's journalism, though.
That is journalism. It's what you have to do when you're groundbreaking on the boots on the ground journalism news.
Yeah. That's all the best journalists spend their own money to go to events.
Yeah. It's a little known fact.
Mm-hmm. It is. We're in the industry, so we know.
It's called pulling your bootstraps up by your straps.
Right. Yeah.
Pulling your boots up by their straps.
Pulling your bootstraps by their straps into your boots.
Pulling yourself up by your bootstraps.
Right. And tucking them in to your pants.
Can you imagine me writing a book?
No.
Yeah.
Shout out Amy.
Because
This is for Amy because...
This is Amy appreciation.
Yeah, I know it's probably tough to get words out of Erin sometimes. I feel...
Well, she gets plenty of words.
Right.
Not in the right order.
Right. That's a trick. The book is actually a word scramble.
Yeah, because here's the thing. I can envision things in my head. I have these concepts and pictures and everything going on up there, 24/7 rapid pace. But I can't think of words. Amy cannot visualize. She's one of those people, like if you say apple, she cannot visualize it in her head, but she sees the word apple and she only comes up with words.
Okay.
So you put us together and then it's a great combo.
Yeah. Cool. So when do some people, when you say apple, they can't picture an apple?
Right.
That's a thing? Okay.
It's a thing, yeah.
I see apples. What color you want? I see them all.
Oh, I see them all. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I kind of want to talk about the Live Nation thing.
Yeah.
Because Live Nation and what's the other? Ticketmaster. I used to go to a lot of concerts and I always felt like the fees and like the process of which you get the tickets was such a pain and so expensive. Like the artist would want the tickets to be $20 and by the end of your checkout, they're like $80.
Yes.
And this thing that we're about to talk about is like, I guess, text message threads that have been leaked or released from two Live Nation executives. Yeah,
court proceedings have unveiled a series of messages from 2022 in which two Live Nation executives, Ben Baker and Jeff Weinhold, bragged about how much they were able to charge fans. The two gloated about changes like raising VIP parking costs as high as $250.
It's insane.
Here's a quote from Ben Baker, the head of ticketing at Live Nation. "These people are so stupid. I almost feel bad taking advantage of them."
That's such an insane quote.
Yeah.
Like I cannot imagine, like that is like pure evil, you know?
That is like
villain stuff.
Right. It's one of those things that you ball your fist because if their face was in front of you, you'd want to punch it.
Mm-hmm.
Hearing that, like that's so... Who the f*** are you, dude?
Just head a jabroni. Honestly, looks like a jabroni. I'm going to say it. He is the head of ticketing for Live Nation, responsible for its 150 amphitheaters, and was expected to testify this week at a federal antitrust trial over claims that the company illegally monopolized the live events industry. They 100% have a monopoly on the industry. You can't buy tickets elsewhere. So what's the situation here?
His testimony was postponed after the U.S. Justice Department reached a settlement Monday with Live Nation. So they reached a settlement, and that means it's done. We don't know how much. What does that mean? Do they have to pay something?
Yeah, but this has been like an ongoing thing. Like, I don't think it's a new... Because like I'm seeing like further on in the post, it says the case against Live Nation's monopoly is decades in the making. Here's Pearl Jam testifying before the House Subcommittee on Antitrust in 1994. So, and like what's going to happen to them? Probably nothing. I don't like Live Nation or Ticketmaster, but I don't think anyone does. It's just that if you want to go to an event, you don't really have a choice. That. I know there was a band I wanted to go see and they found a way to do it like on their own site.
Okay.
But it was a smaller band and it was a smaller venue. All these big venues, I'm sure, have like, I don't know if Live Nation owns them. I'm sure there's something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That they don't have a choice, but...
It's like New Jersey Transit.
Yeah.
You don't have a choice.
Yeah, you don't have a choice. You want to get somewhere? This is your option.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about the other lawsuit that I have in here, since we're on lawsuit talk?
I mean, we love lawsuits.
So a woman sued Meta and YouTube for social media addiction. And this was released the 25th of March. She is now Meta and YouTube are ordered to pay $6 million to this woman.
What? This is what I mean. Like, we need to be suing more. Like, $6 million's nothing to them.
A California jury awarded $6 million in damages to a now 20-year-old woman identified as KGM, who claimed the platforms contributed to depression and suicidal thoughts during her childhood use. I mean, are they addicting? 100%. Their algorithms are designed to be addicting. But isn't that happening to everyone?
Am I going to sue Tootsie Rolls? Coca-Cola Classic?
Right. I don't know.
I can't stop having those.
They're creating the best versions of these platforms to keep you on it. The same way the food tastes delicious to keep you hooked to it.
Right.
I don't know, man.
What about, speaking of the food, the person that sued the salsa because the salsa was spicy?
Right, that's a third lawsuit we have today.
Yeah, let's get to that one.
That's crazy. It was a German tourist, is that what it was? Yeah, a German tourist tried to sue a New York City Los Tacos #1 over some salsa that supposedly left him incapacitated.
Let me see someone incapacitated by salsa, because as someone who has really sensitive taste buds to anything spicy, the most that happened to me was like coughing really bad.
My nose will leak for a while. I don't handle spice very well, but
I'll sweat and my face gets red, but I'm not incapacitated.
I'm not going to the hospital.
No, I could keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah. He ordered some tacos, had some salsa on them. The last one was doused with a lot of spoons worth of the restaurant's salsa verde, which turned out to be a mistake. According to the lawsuit, the man suffered severe physical and emotional damage. Get out of here.
Emotional damage.
His tongue burned, his mouth hurt, his face turned red, and his heart rate soared.
Is this a children's book?
This is a quote. That was a quote.
Yeah.
In the immediate wake of his initial bite, he had to deal with mouth sores and severe GI distress. Dude, get out of here with that.
Yeah, you want to talk about GI distress?
Yeah.
You don't even know anything.
Yeah, I'd be suing left and right if you could sue for that. Get out of here. He also sued the city of New York in connection with an assault he witnessed, claiming the NYPD and 911 operator demonstrated deliberate indifference and discrimination while showing bias against international callers. This guy just came to New York City to sue? Like, what is going on here?
I think so. I think that's, that is the American culture, is we sue. And so they're like, let me get in on that.
Right. Sue tourism.
Yeah. Sue having hobbies. Sue hobbies.
Right. Don't get us on that train again. So yeah, we actually have another lawsuit.
We do?
Yeah, the David's bars.
Yeah, what's going on with that? Because I've seen, things, I haven't looked into it.
Yeah.
But like people are still eating David's bars.
Yeah, it's a class action lawsuit that alleges that David protein bars misrepresent the calorie and fat content of its bars.
All right. So how did someone find this? Someone like tested it in a lab?
I guess someone's just taking it to the lab. We could do that with everything.
Right.
Just take it to the lab, test it.
How off was this?
Contains up to 83% more calories and up to 400% more fat than on the label.
Oh my God.
That's what the lawsuit alleges. Now, obviously, innocent until proven guilty here.
Yeah.
But if that is true, that's so insane.
Wild. That's like on the line there. That's verging on health
concern. Yeah.
Health concern. Yeah. Health emergency for somebody who has to watch like fat intake or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
It says, a rep from David's Bar said the lawsuit is simply wrong. It rests on the flawed and misleading interpretation of how calories are determined for certain ingredients under U.S. food labeling regulations. So
whatever that means.
Who knows, man? All this stuff is crazy. What? I just got a text. Hang on. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's from my black market Chick-fil-A dealer. He still messages me.
Oh, what's today? What's today's offer?
I have a few chicken biscuits expiring by Saturday or Monday. If you would like, they're valid during breakfast hours till 10:30 a.m. Let me know! ! I haven't answered this guy in maybe 8 months.
Wow. Well, I mean, the dedication is
He just, he doesn't have my real number. I gave him like a Google Voice number.
Yeah.
But I like that he's still messaging me. Like,
I like that he's still thinking of you.
yeah, me too. I'm wondering if he has like a long list of people that he just hits up, or it's just like me and Ferda, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, if anyone needs those, they expire by the time this is out. But if anyone wants to be on this this guy's email list, let me know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
We'll add it as a perk.
Yeah. Do you want to, I have some controversy to talk about in the running space.
I love that. Is it tea time or no?
I almost feel bad like making this a tea time, but it is something.
Okay. It is something. That's what this podcast is for sure.
Yeah, it is something.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm on the wrong platform here.
Okay.
Okay. So Emma Bates, if you're a runner, probably familiar with her, one of the top female marathon runners in the country. She has come in like top 5. What do you call that?
Top 5 fastest.
Yeah. Okay. She runs fast.
Okay.
She also has quite a big social media following on Instagram for a professional runner. She has 149,000 followers.
That's a lot.
Yeah. And she recently ran a very fast marathon while pregnant.
Okay. Completely insane.
Completely insane. I don't know if she knew she was pregnant at the time. She either found out right before or she found out after. And one of her big sponsors for a long time was UCAN, which is they have like gels. What's that called? Run Fuel. It's a fueling company.
Yeah.
Low carb for some reason. I'm not going to get into that. I don't know. I think you need carbs, but they're low carb. Anyway.
We are science.
We are also science and fuel.
Yeah. Yep.
So she put up this video on Instagram, and it says her first sentence is, "Since my fuel sponsor dropped me after finding out I was pregnant, I'm going to show you these other gel options," or something. That feels
illegal.
Yeah. And I mean, this is like Nike circa Kara Goucher days. Like, and also Allison Felix. Like, Nike stopped sponsoring them when they got pregnant and all horrible other things. But to gloss over that, of course, people looked back. Some people didn't know who her fuel sponsor was, but you can just swipe down and you can quickly see
it.
She's showing UCAN in all of these photos and videos. So you quickly realize who this sponsor is. People start tagging them in her comments, like, because I think their Instagram is like Jen UCAN or something. Mm-hmm. And so they're tagging the company. They're like, what the heck is going on? This is horrible. How dare you? I'm never taking your products again. And some people were like, I'm so glad I never even bought their products. Just like, people are pissed.
Yeah.
I was too. I was like, we're in 2026. And from a marketing standpoint, I'm like, she could continue making content while she's pregnant to all of these followers that she already has.
Yeah.
And also appeal to a new audience, running mothers, running pregnant people.
That seems like a huge missed opportunity for them.
Huge missed opportunity.
Also, feels illegal, right? Like, you can't, like, as a well, I don't know, because they're not really, she's not employed by them. You can't just like fire a woman for getting pregnant if you're a business.
And people do, but they just say it's like for another reason.
Yeah.
So you would have to like somehow prove that it was because you got pregnant. But with this, the thing is, naturally when you want to find out more information about something, you go on Threads.
Yeah.
And of course, there's like tons of discourse on there an hour after she posted this video. And what some people were saying is like, sometimes there are like pregnancy clauses or like certain clauses where you are protected. The brand says, hey, we will work with you through pregnancy, through whatever, during your contract period.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, because of all these people tagging the company, they started responding, and they put out a statement, and they were like, basically, we offered Emma a new contract terms because her contract was up, and this was before she found out she was pregnant, before she got pregnant, I guess.
Okay.
And she declined the new offer, and then so they no longer sponsored her. But she's saying that when they found out she was pregnant, they dropped her. I'm choosing to believe Emma because I don't know why else she would say that, because it's a very easily disproven thing. Right. And so I don't know if like UCAN's just trying to save their ass or there was some kind of misunderstanding there with the communication between them and Emma's agent to Emma.
Yeah.
I don't know. But someone needs to figure that out because that's horrible. And we also need to like not do that because at this point in time, I think there's some kind of statistics like over 50% of women runners improve their marathon time after they are pregnant and have the baby.
Interesting.
Their endurance and everything actually goes up. So you're going to drop one of your top women runners before.
Seems just like all around the horrible business decision, but
right.
That's kind of why I'm like, something's not right. As the business, that doesn't make sense to do that in any capacity. So I feel like, I don't know. Who knows?
I guess we'll find out, or
we probably never will, to be honest.
Right. Probably not, because unless someone's going to like share screenshots and dates and personal information.
Which I feel like it won't get that messy.
I feel like it won't either, and I don't think it's like necessary to. But maybe for UCAN it will if they're actually feeling the hit of sales.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's the new drama.
Okay. That was kind of tea time, but...
Yeah, it was. But it's like such a sensitive topic that I almost felt like bad.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Okay, what's a 2-day London marathon? You told me to add that.
Yeah, I just saw this today on Instagram that next year, the London Marathon... Hang on, let me go to the post. I just want to make sure it's for next year, not this year. Okay, 2027. So I don't know why these were secret plans, but secret plans have been revealed for 2-day London Marathon with 100,000 runners. So typically there's around 50,000. It's hard to get into. All these major marathons are difficult to get into, and they're only becoming more difficult to get into. And so this is saying that in 2027, the London Marathon could potentially be 2 days. So, like roughly 50,000 on day 1 and roughly another 50,000 on day 2.
Wow.
Now, the benefit of this would be, well, number one, more people could get in, but more importantly, it would be double the amount of charity money that could be raised, because you could double the amount of your charity runners. Yeah,
I mean, it's double the business, right? And everything's already set up. So if that many people want to run it, like they could probably do that for New York. They could probably do that for Boston.
Right. And I'm sure, people in the city aren't happy because it's 2 days of everything being shut down.
Complete chaos, yeah.
Right. And it's also 2 days of logistics, 2 days of volunteers, 2 days of road closures, 2 days of supply chain things. So I don't know. I thought it was an interesting concept.
So it's for sure going to happen, right? It's not like a theoretical thing.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, it says it's revealed, so...
A lot of the comments are saying it definitely loses something being over 2 days, not quite as special.
I mean, there's a point to that, too. I understand that.
Yeah.
Because it's no longer marathon days, it's marathon,
Right.
It's not a marathon day anymore. It becomes marathon weekends, which still happens anyway. Like, I feel like the city's kind of shut down on a marathon weekend anyway.
It is, but I also wonder, too, like, the spectators aren't going to go out for 2 days.
Right.
They'll probably choose one day. Yeah. They'll choose one day, so maybe you'll have half the spectators, and maybe, some people don't care about something like that, but just trying to think of the things that could be different. Yeah.
Okay. Do you, I don't know how to feel about it, really. I think it's interesting. If that many people want to run, go for it. But
the thing is, it will never be... People will never be pleased because people are complaining the major marathons are too difficult to get into, influencers, poo-poo, and then they're like, okay, well, let's make it 2 days and allow double the people. And they're like, no, that's not special enough.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, what are you going to do?
I saw one of the comments that says we need to look at repeat runners.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Like a lot of people that just want to run it again.
Yeah.
Where a lot of people aren't able to get in just one time.
Yeah, or they run it like every single year somehow. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
You also told me to add this man period challenge.
Oh, this was so funny. I saw this. Was it on TikTok or Instagram?
Instagram.
Okay, I saw this post on Instagram this morning, actually. And usually when I see these man period challenge things, I just like swipe because I'm like, they don't get it. Even if they have, it's when you put that like machine on your abdomen that like contracts your muscles, and it's supposed to simulate period cramps if you're a man. And like, I don't know, they're kind of funny, but you're just like sitting there and being like, like no, but the concept of this one got me hooked because it was, I don't know if they're husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, but they are a couple and they're in their running gear. They have the same
last name, so I think they're married.
So she is saying like she has her period, she doesn't want to run today, like let's not go. And he's saying, no, we should run and I'll do this. I'll simulate me having cramps as well. And so I'm like, oh, how's this going to go? Because I know full well how it feels to run with period cramps. And it's what they did was every mile, he had to bump the intensity up by 2. So he starts at 2. By the end of the 5 miles, he's at a 10. And it's so realistic how desperate he starts getting. Like as the intensity increases, his misery, his running form is just like falling apart. He's just desperate for this run to be over. And the thing is, when the run's over, he gets to take that off, whereas like obviously you can't just turn off period cramps. But kudos to this guy for actually trying to like function during something.
Verbalize it also.
And also like verbalize it. He really did. Because he's like, it feels like XYZ. He kept saying, I feel like I'm going to split in half.
I feel like I'm going to break in half. Oh, okay. I'm going to break in half. I don't want to be a woman.
It was just like really well done. It made me crack up.
There was something else I wanted to say about this and I don't remember. Oh, we should put this on Craig.
Yes. That's how we slow him down.
Yeah.
How fast can we get one?
I don't even know what to look up because I doubt it's called period simulator.
Well, you'll find what it's called maybe from looking that up.
Yeah. I have the weirdest Google history. So you can just get them on Amazon like pretty quickly.
Okay.
Yeah. It's called just muscle stimulators.
Hopefully he's not listening to this episode on the plane ride here.
Who, Craig?
Yeah, because I want to spring it on him like last minute.
Okay. If you want, we could cut the part of me suggesting it.
He's probably listening to like Armchair Expert or something. It's good you're staying on task because I'm like...
You're fading.
I started downhill, so I can't go much lower.
Do you want to talk about the Would You Rather? Because it's just kind of funny.
Okay.
Are we done talking about sports?
I think so.
All right, let's get into some like couple silly things. This Would You Rather, I had to think about this for a little bit.
It's not opening. Hang on. Like I have to fully close out of Instagram, then click on it again. Okay, got it. Oh, okay, yeah. Right.
Okay, so this Would You Rather is, would you rather have a lizard that remembers all of your passwords or have a raccoon that gives you a cool mystery object once a week?
I know my answer.
I know mine too. I did have to think about it for a second.
Yeah.
But I landed on raccoon.
Me too. Because lizards...
Because what? What about
it would have to be in your house and it would poop.
Okay. That's the problem, is the poop for you?
Yeah, because raccoons would live outside. They could poop outside and they would bring you cool stuff. It would be like a surprise.
Right. I feel like I don't have that hard of a time remembering my passwords.
Yeah.
Plus, I can reset them.
Right.
But like a raccoon bringing me like a fun little treat.
Yeah, and
that's just something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Like
that's what we need right now, I think, is a raccoon bringing us cool mystery objects. A
mystery raccoon, yeah. All fun and games until a raccoon brings you a weapon of mass destruction and now you're in hot water with the government. That's what one of the comments is. Also, like, I think I like raccoons more than lizards.
Me too. Like, yeah, I don't know. There's lots of lizards in Puerto Rico and... You know, I'm never like, oh, a lizard. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, you move way too fast and you're slithery.
Don't touch me. Don't run over my foot. I will throw up.
Yeah. Okay. I kind of like these Would You Rather. This might be good podcast content live on stage.
Yeah.
It's so simple and like people can participate.
If there's people in the audience, I think we should assume that no one will be there. It will be us.
Yeah. I think that's what it's going to be, right? Because isn't it like just in a crowd?
Yeah, I think it's like just so something's going on, you know? There's like, so when people are walking around, there's this thing happening.
Right. Okay, cool. Here's another silly little video.
I love silly little videos.
The robot out of control. Do you see that? I'm highlighting it.
Yes.
Have you watched this video?
The one that wanted to dance.
Yes. It's just so okay. There's these like humanoid robot things. I've been seeing them kind of pop up randomly in places, and there was this Chinese hot pot in California. It's a restaurant, right? And they have this like little dancing robot, and it just goes nuts. It starts dancing like crazy. Cannot stop dancing. The restaurant workers are trying to stop it, slow it down. It's just dancing through it.
Yeah, they like as they're trying to physically like restrain it, and then there's another girl that's trying on her phone to like do something probably in the app or whatever to shut it off or power it down, but it's not working.
Yeah.
Eventually she got it, but
it
it's
looks
so
so
funny
silly.
because it's so like silly. It just wants to dance.
Yeah, and it's like hitting stuff on the table too. It's like
the problem with it dancing was it went to like put its hands down real quick and it just like broke dishes and like slammed on the counter.
It's too strong. Why do they make them that strong?
Right. There was this other one. There's always problems with these things. Let's put a pause on robots. We're already having enough problems with AI.
Yeah.
But there was this other one where the robot was supposed to be kicking a ball and it went toward this human and the human picked it up kind of like as a joke, and the robot went up and raised its like robot arm at it.
I think I saw that. I saw that. It's so funny.
Yeah, they're always getting grabbed by the humans like because they're doing something wrong.
Yeah,
or they're falling over and have to be picked up.
And on top of that, we're giving all these robots the data that we collected from Pokemon Go, which is insane.
Let's talk about that.
So everyone remembers Pokemon Go. I feel like it took over like, I don't know, 2016, maybe 2017. I don't remember what year. It was so popular. Everyone's holding up their phones, like basically taking pictures of stuff, filming their surroundings to catch these virtual Pokemon that are appearing, right? Mm-hmm. So apparently was all, we were training an AI map.
Yes.
Yeah. It says Pokemon Go players unknowingly trained a 30 billion image AI map to power delivery robots.
To power delivery robots.
That's what they want us to think. You put this in that dancing Chinese restaurant robot,
yeah,
we're in trouble.
Kill spree.
Yeah. Like, this is just so, like, of course, to me.
Right. It really is. But if you would have told those people in 2016, do you know this is actually going to be an AI map and they're going to power delivery robots with it, they would have laughed. They would have been like, there's no such thing that's so...
Yeah, it's
not real. But 10 years later, here we are. Yep. When this was all going on, we used to actually live in a populated place. Mm-hmm. And there were these trails like that we could walk to, a trail system, and they were always crowded. And it led to this open park kind of thing. And they were just like in nice weather, there were always people everywhere. And that I remember during that time, like if you saw a group of people, it was automatically they were playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I mean, it was so huge. It took over everything. Everyone at my work was playing it.
Yeah.
People would like drive to like certain spots because there would be certain Pokemon there or trainers there. So I don't remember. It came out July 6, 2016. So literally 10 years.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but of course they're training some AI that, I wonder how much this sold for,
Right, and
everyone's personal data.
When you think about how easy that must have been to collect every single data point that existed, just place a Pokemon wherever you need a picture. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Yeah, so they're now using the data to power visual navigation for delivery robots, letting them identify exact locations on city streets without relying on GPS.
You know what they don't take into account? A cracked sidewalk.
Right. Or something else in the middle of its path.
Yeah, they're just getting stuck, or another delivery robot in the way and they just stand there. Like, come on. We're not ready for this stuff. Stop trying to force it. I want to say something.
Okay.
Cottage cheese has a lot of protein.
Yeah.
I know you can't have it because you'll yourself, but it has a lot of protein.
Yeah.
And I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
It looks disgusting. It tastes disgusting. It feels disgusting in your mouth. But the protein content, couldn't pass that up. So I started adding it to my smoothies.
Yeah.
You cannot taste it or feel it or see it.
How much protein is in it?
There's 14 grams of protein in a half cup. So when you add 14 to the 20 that's in my scoop of protein powder, that's 34 grams of protein added to Fairlife, 8 ounces of Fairlife chocolate milk. I don't know how much is in there for your post-workout smoothie. That is a life hack.
You know what I've started eating is lactose-free yogurt. It is Greek yogurt, so it's milk, but it's lactose-free.
Yes. Is it Chobani?
No, it's the other one, Fage. I don't know how to say
Fage, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or Faye. Yeah, Faye, I think.
It's so good, and it has 17 grams of protein.
Look at that.
And it's delicious. It does not taste disgusting to me.
So how much is that? Like a cup? A cup of the Greek yogurt is 17 grams?
6 ounces. How much is that?
Almost a cup. That's like 3/4 cup, maybe.
Yeah.
There's a spider. Why?
Get it out.
The things that happen when I'm already overwhelmed and overstimulated.
How big we talking?
Like a nickel.
Oh.
It's fast, though. I don't like that. And it's fast and it's kind of chunk.
I don't like when it's chunk.
I don't like the chunk. Just have legs and a little body.
Should we close out this podcast with no bad?
Okay, if you're still running or walking or folding laundry or dishes, you made it. How long? What, like an hour? Holy crap. Maybe you started doing something else you don't enjoy, and that's even more impressive. And we're proud of you.
We are proud.
And all of the other NOB members listening are also proud.
We're proud of each other.
Yeah, we are. And I almost don't really want this episode to end because I have to go attempt to run as far as I can.
Yeah, so you're going to do what the listeners are doing.
Exactly.
And I'm actually going to go fold laundry after this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at us. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. With that, I think we should move on to no bad.
No bad, no sad.
So this little video that I saw on my feed is about dogs conducting an entire orchestra with just their tails wagging. So there's this huge orchestra, right? They put the dog on like this little pedestal, and the orchestra is talented enough to try to go at the pace of the dog's tail.
Oh my God.
And I'm going to insert some of the audio because it's really musical.
I need to listen just
go
for
ahead.
my full reaction.
They would also give the dogs different things like in front of them, like a treat or just to get different reactions from their tail.
And then when it like slows down or stops, then they're quiet.
Yeah, so it says the concept focused on capturing real reactions from dogs as they listen to music with their tails moving in sync with different tempos and moods. These movements were then creatively arranged to resemble an orchestra being conducted, blending humor with a heartwarming look at the bond between music and pets. I just think it's a cool concept to try to do that. Also, the musicians are super talented, obviously, because they're able to interpret on the spot and make something fun and exciting to listen to.
That's crazy because the speed of the tail is changing so often.
Yeah.
And they're having to play these notes on the sheet music so fast, and then also be watching the tail for like an unexpected change in tempo.
Right.
Like when you're playing a song that you know a change in tempo's coming up, and obviously you're going to watch the conductor, but you're expecting it. This is like wild that they are able to do that.
It's not even just the tempo, right? They're also playing like if the tag is the tail is moving slowly, they're changing like the
volume?
How loud they are. Yeah, like they'll play softer.
Wow.
So obviously we'll post the video in the visual precap, and the audio, you guys will be listening to it. Yeah, just really, it was a cool experiment.
I love that. This is on the Explaining Instagram account.
Yeah, shout out dogs.
And I just love that they have a Newfoundland on there. They're such cool dogs, and their bark they all sound the same.
I need to look up which one is the Newfoundland. Oh, okay.
They're the water rescue dogs.
Yeah,
we used to
yeah,
have them growing up. And when we would be in the pool, they would like bite you and try and pull you out of the pool.
That's so cute.
Yeah. They drop those big ass dogs out of helicopters into the water to rescue people.
Dang.
Yeah.
So they're good swimmers.
Yeah.
Shout out dogs, you know?
Literally.
Just doing stuff.
Shout out Bucky.
Shout out Bucky. I haven't seen him in a while.
The toy one of the toys you got him for his birthday is completely ripped and wrecked. Like he loved that thing.
Was it the banana one? I don't remember.
It was
we got him that and something else.
Yeah, it was the like furry one, the brown.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if it was like a monkey or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
But man, he loved that.
That's good. I'm glad we got him something he liked.
Yeah. The banana one, I don't even know where that is, but he loves when that thing's... Oh, the banana one, the squeaker came out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, guys.
That's
it.
Thank you, everyone, for listening. Don't forget to leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and wherever else you listen. Follow us on those platforms and on social media. And if you're a billionaire boy, please sponsor us.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Wow.